Shalom, I'm Kayla Sprague and welcome to today's All Israel Prayer Points. Today we're here in biblical Samaria. It's near the traditional site of the Good Samaritan, along the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. The current situation in Samaria has become increasingly tense in recent days. Israel's security forces are engaged in a broad military operation in the northern part of Samaria due to increased terror threats from terror cells in the Palestinian refugee camps. As a part of that security operation, the IDF has evacuated tens of thousands of Palestinians from several camps. At the same time, as a part of the hostage ceasefire deal, Israel has released Palestinian prisoners back into Judea and Samaria, including some that were held on terror charges. The situation in Samaria is one of fear, distrust, and even hate, much as it was in the first century when Yeshua walked this land. At the time, there was a well-known hatred between Jews and Samaritans. Each claimed to uphold the true religion of God at the time. Yeshua didn't deny the hatred or distrust that existed between the two, and neither did he deny the spiritual hunger felt by both peoples. He called Jews to re-examine their relationship with the Samaritans through the parable of the Good Samaritan, in which the Samaritan man helps a Jewish man who was attacked and left for dead, while the Jewish man was ignored by his fellow countrymen. The Samaritan proved to be the true neighbor, living out the command, "You shall love your neighbor as yourself." And Yeshua also spoke to a deep thirst for truth among the Samaritans, without overlooking the unique covenant given to the Jews. He said, "You worship what you do not know. We worship what we know, for salvation is from the Jews." Yeshua told the Samaritan woman, "But the hour is coming, and now is here, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father is seeking such people to worship him." Even in this current situation, full of conflict, hate, and mistrust, many thirst for the real truth here in Israel and in Judea and Samaria. Let's pray together for wisdom for Israeli leadership as they make decisions regarding these security operations, which affect the lives of both Palestinians and Israelis. That both Israelis and Palestinians would understand what it means to be a good neighbor and to love their neighbors as they love themselves. Let's pray for Israelis who are in anguish over the release of the unrepentant Palestinian terrorists, some of whom were released back here in Samaria. Let's pray for the thousands of Palestinians currently displaced in this operation who are facing uncertainty over their future for their families. Let's pray for Israelis and Palestinians ultimately to recognize the Prince of Peace, the only one able to break down the dividing wall of hostility through his ultimate sacrifice. Thank you for joining us in prayer today. Please continue to lift up these concerns before the Lord who hears our prayers. For more updates, visit us at allisrael.com. From Samaria, this is Kayla Sprague. Shalom.